Well, my name's Tom Shavanik, and I work in the EDW, and I'm here to describe a new business intelligence software called Qlikview that we have. Qlikview is very different from traditional business intelligence software. It's simple and easy and puts the business user in total control. With just a few clicks, Qlikview lets you consolidate, search, visualize, and analyze all your data sources for unprecedented business insight. There's no waiting for reports, no more guessing, just fast answers to the most critical business questions. Also with Qlikview, all your data is loaded in memory and available for instant associative search and real-time analysis with a few clicks. So now I'm going to go and demonstrate an application that we built for diabetes patients, and they're testing their A1C levels. Here's the application that we built. As you see, there's 3 tabs at the top, and then a 4th tab, which is the My tab, which allows you to just go in and kind of like a playground sandbox area. To start out, we'll then choose a department over here on the left-hand side, a department specialty, and we will choose endocrinology. And as you see, as we choose endocrinology, all the data on the report will change based on the selections. Then we'll come here and I'll choose a few different departments themselves. And I'll choose main campus all the way down to East Broad, Dublin. And as you saw, the data changed here on this report on the right-hand side. It changed the report on the bottom, and it changed all the data in the middle reports also. From here, then, we can then go and look at, for example, if we looked at different diagnosis types. If you scroll down, hang on, let's do A1C types, is much easier, or proc codes. I can't see. So if you scroll down, you'll notice that some of the values become grayed out, and these are values that are not associated with any of the other filters that you've selected. So everything in white is associated, which is giving you back all the data that you see. Anything in gray in the list box on this right here is not associated, so it's not involved in any of your counts. Everything on these pages are all clickable, so on the right-hand side, up top, you could also sort by month and year. So if you want to choose January through April, you then can, and you saw everything gray out at the top. So it grayed out all the other months, and it grayed out 2010 because there was no data for January through April for 2010. We then could filter down just to 2012 data, and as you see, the chart on the bottom changes. Everything else changes also. We then could actually come over here. This comparison is comparing 2011 A1C values to 2012 A1C values, and these are the median values for the type 1 and type 2 diabetes. We then could actually come in and click on type 2, this median value right here, and it will drill down to the actual department level and show you by department what those A1C median values will come equal. And we can also go back up to where we were. And if you wanted to do the same thing for type 1, you then can come in type 1, and it will then break down the different departments based on that also. Also, we have another tab at the top called A1C Department Detail. And what this does, it keeps the association from all the filters you chose on the first tab. They're associated across every single object on all 4 of these tabs. So all 4 of these tabs will use the same filters. They have the same association. So on the A1C Department Detail, you then see the detail based on the departments that you chose over here. And you see just we have a chart for the mean, the median, and this one is actually doing comparison year over year for type 2 diabetes. So there's this, but it's based on what we've chosen. So if we and we can also clear out selections at the top. There's a clear button, and if you wanted to click clear, you could clear all of your selections, and then you're back to seeing all the data, bytes, everything, without any kind of filters. And that would be showing all the data. So if we wanted to go back and select endocrinology again, just because that's what the application was mainly built for, and then we'll filter out and show you all the data for that specific department's specialty of endocrinology. We then can come in on this 3rd tab and see the patient detail. This then breaks down based on the first tab right here, all of these values, the mean, the average, the total patients tested, all 1,078 and 33. This detail then breaks down who those patients were and what their average values were and where they were tested. So for this endocrinology main campus right here, for type 1, we then can expand this plus sign and see all the MRNs and how old they were, what their average test result was, what their median, and how many were tested, which is only going to be one patient because you're broken down just by one patient at a time. Another thing you can do is this can be saved as a bookmark. So you can bookmark these selections. So if you wanted to save this selection, so say you wanted to save January through April, endocrinology for 2012, and then you wanted to save this so you could share with coworkers, because all this will be put up on the server on an access point, and that's how users will be able to access their applications. They'll get access to their specific application, and they'd be able to come in here and do exactly what I'm doing. But they can also, so if they see these, they want to share this with somebody, they could add a bookmark and just name it whatever they would like and then hit OK. Then that bookmark is saved there. So if we clear all of our selections out, that bookmark, if we hit select bookmark, we see that bookmark we created. It then goes and shows all the filters of everything that you chose. And all of these can be saved up on the access point, so you could share them. So if you wanted to come to specifically like my tab and just wanted to create a new object, so say we wanted to create a quick table, we could come in and create a table and we could show, like, let's see, find some data, like the department, MRN, just something quick. And I don't know what else we could choose. We can just choose RID, just real fast to say, and you wanted to put this out there. And then that's that quick to create an object. You can do the same thing with charts. So when this is on the access point, you can actually save these, so then other people that come to the application will be able to use your same objects that you've created. So these objects will then be saved on the access point. They'll be shareable. They won't be on the application. So when you come to the application, you will not see the new object that someone's created, but it will be shared. So you'll be able to then grab it because it's shared up on the access point and see what they've created. And you can create all kinds of different objects. I mean, as you can see, there's list boxes, there's charts. You can create anything you would like. We'll just remove this one out of here. Also, you can have input boxes on these. So down here in the left-hand side, you see the input box of 0 to 5, 4 to 12. These can actually be changed. So if you actually didn't want to see 0 to 5, you wanted to see 0 to 3, you could then change it. And then you'll see the association of everything changed. Now the age groups on the legend over here are now 0 to 3, 4 to 12, 13 and 19, and 20 plus. So everything changes. These are actually input boxes that allow users to actually input data to Qlikview to change data. That's about it.